Alright, so here I've got a mobile base that I'm building up right now for my Lista cabinets. So I just picked up two of these really nice heavy-duty Lista industrial cabinets. And between the two of them, they weigh like 600 pounds empty. So I need some way to move them around my shop because everything else is on wheels. So I built up a nice frame here out of some 2" by 3" angle iron, and then supported at the corners of where the cabinets will be with some 1/2" steel plate that I had left over from another project. And then I put this trailer jack stand, a 5,000 pound unit. I'm going to make another one for the other side too. On top, a 1/2" bar with castors. I've still got a little bit more work that needs to be done on it. That'll be maybe tomorrow or next weekend, but I'm gonna, right now it's just on a quick detachable mount. And I'm gonna make another one of these quick detach mounts here and mount it closer to the bottom so it has more support. Because right now it's still got a little bit of flex and I want to get rid of that. But all you do is when you crank down the handle, so right now I'm lowering it to the ground. Almost there. And then now that the weight is off and the cabinets would be resting on the ground, this unit starts lowering out. And you can see just how I made that with some angle iron left over from the base there. I just cut it to the right dimensions so that it would kind of telescope in through itself. Got to clean up all these welds a little bit here so I can repaint, but that'll be another day's work. And once you have that out, the whole unit can just be pulled out of the way. They're on swivel castors, so the whole unit can nicely rotate 360 degrees by the time I'm done. Then I can store this in whatever corner of my shop I'm not using. And that's the quick bit of weldable or welded part there. And that slots right into these ones under here. And I welded a top plate on so that it stops at the right height. So yeah, I think I'll do one more of these units a little lower down. And then I'm going to replicate this whole assembly with the castors and the jack stand on the other side. So I can lift up each side of the cabinet within a couple seconds, move the whole big assembly of these Lista cabinets around, and then I can drop it back down so it's nice and stable. So the reason that I did not just go with castors on the bottom side, like most people would probably have done, is these cabinets are already almost 40 inches tall, so they're already at a nice height. But if I put castors underneath them, it would raise it by about 6 inches or so, and that's just too high for me to use. And I'm planning on using this surface eventually as a workbench or a welding table or something, so I wanted it very much to be right on the ground as close as I could. So this seemed like a kind of a neat workaround, and we'll see how it works. If this 1/2" plate needs any more support, I've got some C-channel here that I can weld to the bottom of it, strengthen it up a little bit. And other than that, I'll just tidy up all the joints afterwards and see how she goes.